What's up, guys? I'm gonna make this really quick, just a couple minutes here, just on how to ask for referrals moving forward. And you could do it several different ways, but the way I do it is I do $250 flat to all of my clients who refer me to someone else. And that's pretty typical. I know sometimes a lot of people do it differently. Some people offer $500 if it's a little bit higher ticket. Some people scale it. Some people are like $100, but for every referral, and then we increase it by $100 for every referral, and we max it out at 500. And you could do it that way. There are really cool, unique ways of asking for referrals. And when everything is going good for your clients, they're closing deals, they're getting leads, you strike when the iron is hot, because emotions are high and they kind of want to refer you. And it's tough though sometimes, because the human condition, we always overvalue our losses and undervalue our wins. And when people are doing well, they're not screaming from the rooftops, oh, he's the best marketer in the world, this company is amazing, everyone should work for him. People typically just keep it quiet, and that's just how it is. I mean, yeah, you'll have sometimes people kind of shouting from the rooftops, but that's a small minority out of the people that are doing well. One of my clients is amazing, she's amazing, and she's referring me on her own to other people. And the way I asked her was, when things were going well, we just hopped on another call talking about the leads, the meetings, the appointments, and everything that she's closing on her end. And I mentioned it there. I spoke about the referral incentive, but what you guys could do, and what I'm going to be doing moving forward, is putting that in your contract, and making sure that when you go over the contract after you close a deal on the sales calls, make sure they see it, make sure you articulate it clearly, and tell them, hey, this is the referral bonus. And what's really cool and what's really unique is that after you close them, you could honestly ask them there on the sales call. You could ask them there on the sales call, even before the entire program starts. Be like, hey, there's a referral bonus, and would you happen to know anyone who would kind of benefit from this program? And you don't want to sound too needy too. You don't want to be like, hey, can you refer me to someone else? Hey, can you tell someone else about me? Hey, can you give me the contact information for anyone else? Don't be too needy or too pushy. Just mention it kind of casually, and as if it's no big deal. As if it's no big deal, and you're kind of leaning back to have them kind of lean in. And just ask casually, speak about it on the sales call. You could ask then, or you could ask when things are going good. You're not going to ask when things are going pretty shit. That's just pretty standard. Yeah, so a couple different ways to ask and a couple different ways to price it. But again, guys, referrals are amazing because your business could just take off if they love the products, if you're doing your job, which you should be. So it's really cool on that end. And yeah, just a quick little tip on how to ask for referrals. Just be casual, lean back, either do it on the sales call after you sell them. Just be like, hey, would you happen to know anyone who would benefit from the program? Anyone else in your area, different state, maybe a different niche, if you kind of want to expand. And yeah, I hope this helps a little bit for when asking, because sometimes people don't do it and they're missing out on tons of opportunity, because the world's not just going to give you handouts all the time. Maybe it will sometimes, but for the most part, the world is whoever wants to, who's for the taking, right? It's yours for the taking if you just go out and ask for it, and nothing's gonna land on your lap one day and you're not gonna get money out of nowhere. I mean, maybe you will, but for the most part, you have to ask and actually put yourself out there for certain things, even if the possibility of no and rejection is there. But I mean, you're in sales if you're watching this, so you shouldn't really care about the feeling of being rejected or anything of that sort. So that's just how you could ask for referrals. Put it in the contracts. You could price it differently, and if things are going well, ask them. And if you do have a CSM though, and you're at 30-40K a month, something that I do know is that you could have a quota for them to hit when it comes to referrals. And well, in addition to the 2 or 3 solid touch points a month for your clients, some clients don't need that much talking to, but 2 or 3 solid touch points for your CSM, and then 2 or 3 referral quotas that they need to hit, and kind of add that if you're not doing everything yourself. But that's pretty much that, guys, and I hope this kind of helps you guys when either hiring a CSM or doing it yourself. Different ways of going about it. And again, the world is yours if you take it by the hands. So just ask and don't care about the potential fear, potential no that they might say. So it's all good. But I guys hope this was of value. All right, peace.